Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, welcome. Turn on monetization on your channel. Dude, I'm just too lazy. They were supposed to send me like a code in the mail like a year ago, and then I never activated it, and then I never got the code. And then I moved, and then I requested a new code, and then I still never got it. So I don't know what to do. Hey, thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. Alright, give me 1 sec. Yeah, guys. Okay, admin abuse will be on Saturday. Look at there's an event for the game. You got a fire fruit 10 seconds after you enter the stream. Nice. A dark void zone. Yeah, we can do that. Is slow mode not on? Slow mode is on. What? Would you ever add trading to the game? Not trading for slimes. I think we could potentially trade for fruit. I'm gonna start by adding a bunch of new zones, and then we'll add a bunch of slimes. What's the reasoning for not want to make trading for slimes? Because it'd just be lame. You would you'd get an endgame player trading a brand new player, 1 in a quadrillion. Like, that's so lame. Add new cutscenes. I do plan on making a new cutscene, yeah, for like ultra rare stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna make a couple new zones. First, I'm going to a weekly slime leaderboard. Yeah, I've actually was thinking about that today, making it so that if you're on the leaderboards, you would get a like a tag in game. If I have enough time today, I'll try and add that. Alright, let me make an announcement in the Discord. One sec. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, so we have a couple zones to add. I have these two already kind of lined up, but I think what I'm going to do is kind of line up a bunch of zones right now. And then add in basically, I'm thinking like 5 maybe. Let me... I'm thinking I want this one for sure in this update. Maybe as like the last zone. I really like the way this one turned out. And maybe this also. Maybe we do this into this into this. Oh, Uncle Sam, big check this year? Yeah, trust me, I know. I'm not looking forward to it. Let's just copy that and paste those positions. Move everything over. Void one's sick, it should be the last one. I'm thinking either the void one or I really, really like the beehive one. I'm thinking we do the mushroom one next. And then... yeah, I don't know. Move to Puerto Rico before Uncle Sam charges you 30%. Dude, it'll be more than 30%. Because there's like state taxes too. And they take a ton, unfortunately, because of where I'm based. I'm thinking we do the Mushroom Village next. Does your fiance respect you more the higher your CCU? Yeah, I think so. You who chose Cali? Yeah, well, like, there's some, like, weird stuff you can do with business. Like, my business is still based in Minnesota, which actually still sucks because Minnesota has really high tax rate anyways. But, like, a lot of people base their businesses in different states to, like, get rid of the state income. Better cutscenes? Yeah, there will be. There will be. I want to add like an ultra rare cutscene. Use Studio full screen. I switch between different tabs though, so it's just annoying. Like I could, I guess. Yeah, something Mushroom Village into... move these rocks a little bit. Into either... I don't know, which one should be like the last zone? The new last. I kind of think the beehive. I think the beehive looks sick. What's up, doggy? How do you balance the pressure between zones? There's a formula that I use. For transfer machine, there will be a way to either remove fruit and like send it back to your inventory, or a way to transfer soon. I knew that was gonna be like an annoying thing that people are gonna want, but just kind of didn't have the capacity to get it out with the previous update. You think streaming development is feasible for everyone? I'd like to try it as well, but I don't think enough people would care for a smaller dev. I mean, to be completely honest, like, I've been doing streaming development for a long time. Like, I streamed before I ever even released my first, like, hit Roblox game. And back then, you know, I would get basically no viewers. Don't expect to get viewers if you are going to stream. Just do it because it's fun. Obviously, a lot more viewers comes with success. It's kind of like a chain reaction in that sense. The luck override needs a rework. A trick for the luck override is to always set your luck to the base version of the slime, if you want like a mutated version. What's up, Clap? No, Clap, dude, I literally streamed development of Defender's Depot before it ever came out, and I had like no viewers. Get tremendous. I would love to take a look at like those old I would love to take a look at those old VODs, but they're definitely lost to time because it was on Twitch. And Twitch like deletes VODs after like 30 days or something. Spoiler of the new upgrades. Hey, Ultimax. I did these last stream actually. There's some other stuff too. There's some more goop things. Got a lot in the works. Predicted time for tomorrow's update? No, actually. Unfortunately. There's other stuff that's being added. That a different team is working on, that I think they're kind of working hard to get that out, so I wouldn't have like an exact estimate. Yes, there's an update tomorrow. The update that came out this week that everyone was complaining about was literally last week's update that I delayed. That was supposed to be part of last week's update. And everyone was expecting so much. I guess I could have advertised it better. But the fruits were supposed to come out with admin abuse last week, but they just weren't quite ready. But maybe I put expectations too, or I didn't set expectations correctly. Oh well. You haven't created an event for tomorrow? I'm aware. It's because we don't know exactly when it'll be ready yet. Let me see your admin panel. Sure. Kind of buggy scrolling because there's like scroll boxes inside of scroll boxes, but Nura, there's something in the works that I'm really excited for. That should be coming out next week's update. Yeah, we're actually turning this into a battle royale, so has your life changed at all in the last month from all the success from the game? I mean, not really. Like, obviously it's been a lot, like, I'm a lot more financially stable, but like I already was doing well before this game. So like I haven't really changed much. I think my life changed a lot my first successful game. And then it changed again with like Tower Defense RNG. Because Tower Defense RNG like did quite well. But then obviously this game is like a whole new level basically. But like I already have kind of like bought everything that I want, if that makes sense. Like I'm not someone that just like recklessly spends money at all. I'm not just gonna spend money because I have it. Bro, trust me, make a boss battle with a big slime. Experiencing a very serious bug. My luck isn't changing with the admin spin. I believe that's just visual. I think it's due to like time zones, which is like weird. But a couple of people have reported that, and I'm almost positive it's just visual. Did you model the slimes yourself? I did, up until recently. Depressed mutation for bad luck. That's hilarious. Yeah, subscriber mode is on. Why slimes? They're perfect. Everyone loves slimes. Doesn't matter what your demographic is. And anything can be a slime. Okay, that's 5 new zones. Do you have an idea to make a slime game first or an RNG game? I wanted to do something with slimes first, and then I decided on RNG. A retro mutation? I think at some point there would be a new mutation. I don't know what it would be. But I think there's definitely room for more mutations in the future. Add traits like in Tower Defense RNG. You know, originally the mutations on the slimes were like traits. But it was kind of boring, so I changed it. What does RNG means? What does RNG mean? It literally stands for random number generator, but that means basically nothing to most players. So just think of it as like random. I think it is kind of a weird genre, but like that's literally what the genre is. It's the RNG genre. I didn't want to name it RNG like in the title originally, but just for like search and discovery, it makes a lot more sense to like have the genre of the game, you know? The RNG king. Thank you for making Defender Steve. Oh, you're welcome. That's what started it all. Yeah, when you do these like little transitional pieces that are like really annoying to click. Like what? Literally can't click this one. There we go. It doesn't even look good. Darn it. Okay. And then grass. I have a bunch of slimes I need to add to today. So we're gonna do that as soon as we get all these zones set up. And adding the zones shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna try and just do it all in like one shot. Did you used to do Vex in school? Yeah. I loved Vex Robotics. It was like my whole life. Then we need let's do the hitbox and player spawn at the same time for all of them. This one's gonna be hard to make look right. The way this transition's really, really weird. Do you have any plans to add any social aspects to the game? Yes. I think I'm gonna be quite excited for next week's update. I don't want to give too much away on it, but it's been something that's been in the works. Dude, let me click this. Thank you. Oh god. Why is this impossible to click? Why is the base plate so high? What? This has the size of 2! Okay. There we go. What time's the update tomorrow? I'm not sure. It'll come out when it's ready. I have most of my stuff, like, I should finish most of my stuff today, on stream. And then, but there is another thing that's being added tomorrow that isn't quite ready yet that, another team is working on. And I don't want to, like, put out an event and then it not actually be the real time that's supposed to come out. So... Dude. These are so hard to click. Let me click you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think that's all of them. That was not all of them. What? Oh, I see what my issue is. Oh well, dude. Who cares? Yeah, that'll be fun. Cheese apples. Yeah, I know. It says that in the shop. That will be fixed. Kind of forgot about that. I'm glad you're trying it out, cool guy. New Zealand's looking fire, yes sir. He's the one that made the sounds. Add option to stop the rolls when void rolls available. You can click the dice actually to pause them. Yeah, there will be a way to remove the fruits on your slimes. It just didn't quite make it into this update, but it is something that will be coming out. I knew that was going to be an issue too. I knew that people were going to be annoyed that you couldn't, but we kind of just had to push it. Did you go to college, or you went full-time making Roblox games out of high school? I went to college, and I have a degree in computer electrical engineering. I started actually making like good money from Roblox when I was a sophomore going to my junior year in college. And I just finished out my degree, and then I've been doing Roblox full-time ever since. How old are you? I'm 24. Turning 25 soon. In like a month and a half. What's up, Roids? You think your degree actually helped for Roblox? Not really, if we're being completely honest. There's a few like concepts in my computer science classes that maybe helped a little bit, but I mean, computer engineering is a lot different than making games. Maybe people were angry about last update. They didn't know the real update was ever. Yeah, I could have communicated it better. A lot of people thought that this was like the only update this week. Or a lot of people were expecting admin abuse to go with the update. I could have communicated a little bit better. Yeah, the update that happened yesterday was literally last week's delayed update. You got a Red Bull on standby? Yes, sir. Already here. And treat yourself for anything nice for your 25th? I'm sure we'll go to dinner or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much. Taco Bell on standby? No. I did have Chipotle today, though. When did you first discover Roblox development? I feel like Roblox is unique where it's like you kind of get it when you first join as a player that these are made by other like real people, not like corporations. I feel like I was first exposed to it when I first joined Roblox. It was a long time ago. I joined Roblox before probably a lot of people in chat were born. I joined in 2010. What is your major? Well, I'm out of college, but I was in computer and electrical engineering. How long would it take to go from a beginner to your skill if someone was developing 1 hour a day? I don't think 1 hour a day is gonna cut it. Alice. Okay, so all these zones are pretty much set up. They just need the actual, like, hitbox and player spawn kind of thing. Which is pretty dang easy. Add new recipe? Yeah, we'll do a new recipe. We can hide it on stream. How about that? This player spawn's gonna be really weird. Oh, oops. Hitbox, player spawn. Yo, I watched your stream a year ago when you made Tower Defense RNG update streams. Nice, welcome back. Will there ever be any new mutations? I think so. I think there's definitely room for new mutations at some point. Did you expect this many people would play Slam RNG? I mean, at this high, like this level, probably not. You know, it's always like the goal is to have a game absolutely blow up like this did. But I feel like you can never expect that. Even if you think like you made the game perfectly and it's going to be a masterpiece, like there's so many unforeseen things. You can never really predict if it's like this will 100% be like, you know, a top 5 game in the platform. An intergalactic mutation? Maybe a bit wordy. Do you use a lot of object-oriented programming? Yeah, I do. Can you give an estimate on when tomorrow's update is coming? It would be... Obviously, it's still, like, up in the air. But I would guess, like, anywhere 24 hours to, like, 27 hours. 28 hours from now. Is there admin abuse tomorrow? No. Admin abuse is on Saturday. There's an event under the game and in the Discord server with the exact time. No, there's no plans to add slime trading. Potentially, we could do brute trading, though. Clap, shut up. Every time asking how many zones are coming tomorrow. At least 5. That's how many I'm adding right now. I wish I could pin a message. Can you not? Dude, I don't know how YouTube works. Are you gonna rate games this stream? Probably not. I have quite a bit to do. But maybe. I think it'd be cool to make that like a series on my channel. Like upload that, like cut it down and then upload it. Because I think there's a lot of good information there. In the future, the admin abuse can be different, like Rogue Garden, or just wheels. I think there will be different, like more visually like admin abuses in the future. I think the wheel is pretty cool though. And I'm happy with how it turned out. But having really cool visual effects is obviously really cool too. How come you think adding trading isn't a good idea? Because you'd be able to, like, someone that's brand new get this absurd slime that just carries them all the way to the end. That's so lame. They would skip the entire game. We can see our rare shiny inverted huges, for example. I thought about doing that, Crypto, but I have no idea how I would set up the UI to allow that. Especially because, like, there's actually index rewards now, so I have no idea. Leaf, why is your game so addictive? Good game design, I guess. Is it time to add some pay-to-win slimes like other games, like 180% of your best slime? Don't have anything like that in the works. I'm pretty happy with the monetization on the game currently. Add fruit merging and mutations. Fruit mutations would be interesting. I hadn't really thought about that. Do you use AI for some images? No. All art is done in Figma. All art is human made. I use AI for coding though. I'm not to just like pure vibe code, but like I think there's a good balance. It can be very helpful. Yeah. All the UI I made. I actually really like the UI in the game. AI code is like, it's gotten a lot better in the last 3 months. It's still not great, but it's usable. It can really accelerate if you know what you're doing. My vibe coding? I don't know. I think there's a healthy balance where you can use these tools to accelerate your workflow. But you're not just like, make me a game, no mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that will ever really be... oh, I'm doing zones, not slimes. Give us a depth fade tutorial. Dude, I don't even know how I would do it. I had to, like, I struggled to make it work. Make me a game about rolling slimes, RNG, no mistakes. Yeah, exactly. That was my prompt. How'd you guys figured it out? To 33. Love the game, thank you. Whatever, shut up. What's model streaming mode? It's for streaming enabled. Certain things you want to always be streamed in. For example, things that like your code accesses that you don't want to like have to be waiting for to see if they exist or like checking if they exist. You can set it to persistent for things like the hitbox or the player spawn. Mining dices, I think it'd be so OP. I intentionally made sure you couldn't combine dices because it would be absurdly OP. I don't know, crypto, maybe. I just focus on this for now, though. Add a hoverboard for movement? I think I could come up with something more unique. Mountable slimes? Okay, what are the names of these? Underworld. Mountable mutation. Swamp. Mushroom Village. Is it true that you were getting all kinds of messages? Some threats are like that? I mean, I get my fair share of messages. Yeah, the food packs will be updated with the correct images, I know. Shut up, clap. Why did you change the food packs? Like the food icons? Because I want, like, when someone talks about fruit to not be confused with, like, fruit that you're feeding your slimes. But what's this one called? Does anyone remember? Beehive. She still has Apple name. I know. It'll be fixed. Honeycomb would make more sense. Yeah, I think so too, actually. Is honeycomb one island? Or one island, one word? Add bee slime. There already is one. I'm glad you like it, bud. Where's the gravy slime? One word, okay. I think there is room for that, Crypto, yeah. He was asking about percent-based slime, so like percent of your best. I think there's definitely room for that in the future. We do not need this much. It's going like 20 significant digits. Slime for YouTubers. I want to do like skins potentially. I don't know actually like exactly what I want to do. Because right now we have like the Bemmy slime, which is cool. And that actually fits like perfectly. But there's like other like YouTubers that like I think it would be cool to have slimes, but not necessarily like rollable slimes. Like you could put in like you could put in like a code and you would get like a skin for their slime or like something like that. I don't know. I've been thinking about that though. Like I don't know exactly how I want to approach it. Yeah, Bemmy was too early. He got in on it before any of the other YouTubers. Also, Bemmy was just too perfect. It fits the names perfectly, and Bemmy's character's head is already literally just like a slime. So it was so easy to make. What's up, Fiverr? Lucan, I'm like a 99% sure it's just visual. But I will be checking that out more. I think it's almost definitely has something to do with like your PC's time compared to the server's time and it being like desynced. And that would mean it's just like visual. When is the update tomorrow? I'm not 100% sure. We are getting things ready. And there's not a set in stone time yet. Are the RNG numbers real calculations? Yeah. When you're releasing slime plushies, toys / plushies are something that I am really wanting to do. See you, Benny. Raphael, honestly, ask ChatGPT for help. You might need to install like npm. I'm sorry that there aren't better docs for it. I have planned to update the docs on it for a long time, but I just have not been able to get around to it. And that's my bad. Hey, I'm glad, DK. You might need to run npm install to install the packages too. Because you need to have, what's it called? Akidar or whatever? I don't, like, you need to install this dependency too. But I think that's all you need? I don't know. You need to do a game jam? That would be cool. You ever read Discord messages? There are lots of messages. So... How can RNG be real if you roll a 1 in 1 quintillion? That's literally impossible. Not when you have 1 billion luck, and then you use a jackpot sin to make that essentially be 1 trillion. And also it's stacking rarities, where you're rolling a base slime and then adding a mutation. You're rolling a base slime and then you're rolling a mutation. Okay, I think this all works. Let's go to the enemies real quick. Assets, enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Show us the creator dashboard. Probably not. Port an extension pack into Rojo. Keep getting a binary error. Won't do anything. Any suggestions? I have no clue, to be completely honest. Oh, we need to make them actually cost the right amount. Like 3.5x. 9, 10, 12, 13. 14. Hey, thanks, Real. Appreciate it. I remember you sending me that Fiverr, but no. Best way to learn coding? Just start. Create something. 45, 50, 55, probably. Oh, wait. Would you ever playtest a non-Roblox game? Probably not. That's not really where, like, I kind of operate in the context of Roblox. Rovag, I already answered that. I'm not sure, Rovadex. Wonder if Slime RNG made it to Fortnite yet? Wait, real. I don't know what that means. SEOid. It was your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday. Iceman, the Drake album. FH6. I don't know what that is. Forza Horizon. Oh. You think 4,500 Robux for first time advertising enough for starters? Honestly, no. Generally you want to have enough to be able to do like a daily budget at, I would say like minimum like 10 ad credits a day for like 2 weeks. I'll look into it, Sweppy. I wasn't aware that was lagging. Will you review games again? Yeah, I plan on it. Maybe not this stream, but I think that was fun. I want to maybe edit that down into like a video. Okay. tips to ones who want to become a developer one day. Just start creating. Mess around. Add boss raids. I think that's a great idea. Someone said these zone prices were too cheap. Or so it's like 60. Plant RNG, grow a garden when? No, I haven't seen that extra. Ain't no way. They got slime RNG in Fortnite. That's crazy. Dude, why is Fortnite literally just every single, like, they just copy every single Roblox game? Yeah, literally mattress. It's so weird. The whole Fortnite ecosystem kind of is just weird to me, though. Like, they tried to just, like, copy Roblox's UGC market. But it just seems so weird. It still seems, like, so forced into, like, Fortnite. You know what I mean? Okay. Slimes. New crafts? There will be a new craftable slime. Uh-oh. I really hope the other ones are set up quickly. Okay, good. One sec. No one named Casual Cooker worked on Tower Defense RNG. They're like a Hydro Flask type of drink koozie. Exactly. It keeps it like ice cold. There's a Red Bull in here. Add an upgrade that rolls slimes offline, but slower. I don't know. Is there gonna be a way to remove? Yes. Remove fruits from slime. Yes, that will be added. Like sick. Okay, what face should I put on this? What face should I do? You make all the slimes yourself? I did make all the slimes up until recently. Also, welcome in, FX. Let's go with... I kind of want to do just a little smile, like Lucky does, like what Lucky has. Nice. Low key, is this just good enough? Like, does it need to be anything more? Make a leaf slime. There's a leafy. Love from natural disaster. Thanks. Plan making more active gameplay instead of AFK? Yes, there's something in the works that should be coming out next week. Oh no, I think a lot of these weren't rigged when they were sent to me. Okay, there we go. I'm not planning on adding trading. You will not be able to trade slimes. I agree. It would be dumb. I think maybe trading the fruit would be cool though. How much does your game make now? A lot. It's the rarest slime you can get. 2 people actually got the rarest. It's a shiny, huge inverted galaxy. They should be the top 2 in the leaderboard. Does Roblox pay for CCU or just from game passes? I would say like 95%. It depends on the game, but like 95% is from in-game purchases, like game passes and developer products. However, there is also they used to be called premium payouts and then like engagement creator reward. I don't even know what they're called these days. They keep on changing it. But basically you can still get paid without someone spending money in your game. But most of the income is from in-game purchases. Thanks, M0. Do you have any plans to uncopy lock the game in a couple months? Nope. Why would I do that? How long you work on the game in a given day? Depends on the day. Some days an absurd amount, other days. I mean, recently I've been working on it a lot. Like, as much as I can, basically. But there's like more that goes behind the scenes than just like coding or whatever. Or like actually working on the game. There's a lot of like delegation, which is whatever, but how long did the game take to make first release? I actually made this game extremely fast. It took like just over a month to make this. An Audrite slime. I might not like that. No, I don't use cursor. I use codex. The update yesterday was overwhelming, so I hope the next one makes up for it. Update yesterday was just the delayed update from last week, which a lot of people didn't understand, but I could have done better communicating it. Yeah, I just used the plus, actually. I think I've ran out of tokens or whatever like once. I know a lot of people use Claude though, but I don't know. The idea of having to like pay for what you use seems scary. Gonna like blow through like $1 million on like one prompt or something. Not actually, but you know what I mean. Oh, this one is shaped strangely. It'd still be fine, I think. I get it, okay. Why can't we donate it? Nah, I'm too lazy to set up. Huh? That too. Yeah. Yeah. Broccoli. Donate Chipotle gift cards, Leaf, and he'll be happy. True. Why did you remove the serverless stack and add an abuse serverless? I didn't. Yeah, I think there's room to add more mutations. I want to do mushy mouth. And then maybe Sunset's eyes. What that looks like. Sure. Thanks, BG. Grind for the Doge slime? True. Doge slime would be good. Last time we talked, Subdog, you said your game is close to being done. Is that still true? Yes. When is it coming out? Oh. Some of these don't have the bones attached to them. In 2 weeks? Hype. Country slimes for the World Cup. That's interesting. Jello slime? Is that any different than just a regular slime, though? What does Jello look like compared to slimes? Bye, Waru. Consider adding more role slots, like the columns. I think I'm pretty happy with how they work currently. I think like the occasional like admin abuse where it adds more is like fun, but having more than like the double role with the pass, I feel like can get a bit overwhelming if it's more than like 10 minutes, like in the admin abuse. Add the ability to buy multiple potions at one time, not just one by one. Yeah, I know. I do need to do that. Just go with the good eyes, which are Halo's eyes. These eyes are the best eyes, like hands down. They make any slime look good. I try not to like overuse it. About Lily's mouth. The owner or just coder? Owner and creator. Yeah, I don't care, Cody. Feels good to have the game be successful. Always the goal. Yeah, I know. The shop doesn't have the right food icons. Oops. For those asking if the autocollect should work on Power Fruit, it intentionally does not. Although I think that they despawn too soon. I feel like they should last a lot longer. And I think that'll be changed in this upcoming update. It's a despawn rate currently. I believe it's like 3 minutes or something. When I think it literally should be like, I don't know, call me crazy. I feel like it should be like 30 minutes. I think maybe in this update, I think it'll for sure be increased. Probably not up to 30, but my mic is echoing. Does anyone else feel that way? $15 seems like a good number. Yeah, it'll probably be somewhere near that. No, it's all good. Okay. He probably has 2 streams open. Add a 50% discount on buying server luck. Well, admin abuse? Probably not. What's up, Robo? Alright, I'm gonna grab another drink. I'll be right back. Chair stream. This is the best Red Bull flavor. For anyone wondering. Two. How many Red Bulls do you drink a day? Usually only one, but... Really, Night Fox. Interesting. I make sure I get the sugar-free stuff. I don't know. I used to drink like coffee every single day, but it always make me feel sick. So. Hmm. Who lives with you? My fiance. Let's do... What pen is that? It's a Pilot G207. It's your fastest MCSR run? Let me double check. I actually forget. I think it's 12 minutes. Oh, a new season started. That's right. Show all? Oh, all time? 12:46 is my PB. Yeah, I haven't played much this season though. The best way to get low tier slimes. You can change your luck in the settings. That it's like the base rarity, or like half the base rarity. The reason you use Horsecat over UI Labs. I have no issues with Horsecat. You see the new UI capabilities update? Yeah, they added what? UI corner, like better UI corner, and then UI shadows. Except the shadows don't work on text, which is such a big L. Yeah, text is for sure the most common use case. I'm sure it's like 100 times harder to do text than a rectangle though, so I don't really blame them. Leaf, I heard you may be open sourcing Brainrot Defense because it uses Gen Feature Tree. Would it be possible timeline? Or is there a possible timeline on that? No timeline on that, but you are right. I do plan on doing that at some point. How many visits did your first viral game get? Defender Sheepa 1 is my first viral game. And that has over 100 million. What should the name of this one be? What about just Brock? Brocky. Bronco. Veggie. Broccoli. Maybe I should do that. It's gonna work. No. Glad I tested it. You still use Vide for Figma UI? Yes, I use Vide and I use Figma. I think I eventually will do more things for admin abuse, but right now, it's just gonna be the wheel spin. In the future, I think there'll be more though. Yeah, Robo. Next week, there's gonna be an update. For and potentially actually tomorrow. We'll see. Not gonna give too much away. Um, that plugin is called Photobooth by Egomoose. Super useful. I'm blind. I'm so blind. Missing one. Guess I'm not adding slime trading. One, two, three, four, five. Thoughts on NeoVim? I've never used it, but I don't know. I like VS Code. I haven't had any issues with it. No, I don't think so, Robo. Although I did just change my settings so that only friends can message me. I don't know if we're friends on Discord or not. Okay. So broccoli up, zappy up, painty up. Broccoli good, patty, meaty, painty, size up, zappy, size up. Zappy up, painty up. Okay. They all look good. Hype. Leaf, what is the best way to get a huge goopy? Set your luck to 1. What, 110, 115 probably? Oh. $60, $75. $75, $40, $50. $50, $25, $32. Yeah, watch try. Yeah, we need to add new index rewards as well. Yeah, I mean the modded / clone games are gonna get taken down. Already working on it. It's just really annoying to have to do. It's like it's so easy for them to just re-upload, but it takes literally like I have to jump through so many hoops to get it taken down. It's so annoying. But I'm already in the process of taking them down. It just takes a lot of time. Yeah. I feel like it should be so easy to take down a modded game. Like, because it's literally completely just stolen assets, stolen whatever. And then they just use AI to code the back end. Like, it feels like it should be extremely easy, but no. I still need to jump through so many hoops. Really wondering about all these hoops. Well, like, I literally have to, like, file a trademark and make, like, an official, like, DMCA claim. And then it needs to go and, like, literally get, like, approved. And that takes days. And the trademark and all that takes a while, too. So it's just, like, And then you have to provide proof of like which assets are stolen. And it's like, dude, play my game for 1 second, play their game for 1 second. You know what I mean? It'll be resolved in 30 seconds if the game is stolen or not. Yeah, I should add it to that FAQ. What's your favorite Roblox game? Super Golf. You're gonna make limited slimes or events? Yeah. Can they not see the same mesh IDs? I mean, mesh IDs would be super easy, but it's pretty easy for them to just re-upload the meshes also, since they're just downloaded to their client anyways. Uh-oh. Yeah, plugins can be stolen so easily too. Plugins are unbelievably easy to steal. Okay. I need to make the enemies. Oh, the index rewards. Yeah, the goop upgrades are coming. There's an update tomorrow. Probably around 24 hours from now. Yeah, the content update will be around 24 hours from now. The admin abuse will be on Saturday. Click this bell and it'll tell you the exact time. And oh, you can't see. Click this bell, and it'll tell you the exact time and give you a notification for when it starts too. I do want to make more like development videos, yeah. No, the Wednesday was literally because the fruits were supposed to come out last Saturday. But they weren't quite ready, so I delayed it until Wednesday. That's why there was even an update on Wednesday this week. It's because it was last week's update. It just wasn't quite ready. I'm glad you like it, Kenneth. Tutorial on Vide? Maybe. Yeah, no, definitely a lot. It's been a crazy couple weeks, let me tell you. There's 0 tutorials on Vide on YouTube. Really? I honestly didn't even know that. Why don't you set a timer for the update? Because the update for tomorrow, I'm not like 100% sure what the actual time will be yet. Okay. Okay, we need to make enemies now. Yes, keep. It's very similar to the React setup. Where is enemy? There you are. There ever going to be a way to get 2 rolls for free as an upgrade? Well, there is an upgrade actually. That gives you a chance at a double roll. Oh, what did I just do? Why does this happen sometimes? There we go. Okay, we need an underworld enemy. Probably just like lava looking stuff. Are you the creator of Slime RNG? Yep. I don't know. The enemies I usually just kind of do these little swirly things for. That's literally good enough. I'll make like some like small red ones too. Like that. Sure. And that's good enough. I'm glad you're liking it. L1N. Yeah, the starter pack, I just changed the food on it, I know. Okay, for swamp. Kinda like a green looking enemy, I guess. With like wavy, dark green color. That's 2 grand. We need like... Ah. Something like this. Why is every single question if I'm adding trading? No, there's no plans to add slime trading. Maybe I'll do fruit trading. Like 90% are you gonna add trading? Then 10%, no, he's not adding trading. Yeah, I'll add it to the FAQ in any future stream. Yeah. I think I need more in the. Enemy textures are quite easy to make. There's just a lot of them. Yeah, the black hole area looks crazy. I don't know, something like this. Good enough. Enemy textures really don't matter that much. hexagon. I don't know, dude. Something like this. Yeah, and these do not need to be beautiful, and they're not gonna be. They'll look a bit better in game too. Something like that, I guess. It'll look fine in game. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Okay. Okay. I can upload all of these now. Add some Easter eggs? Yeah, maybe. Enemies. Assets. Enemy 29. Beautiful. Good. What color should this be? Maybe like that. Yeah, I like that. Cool. And then the mouth. Okay. Cool. And then last one. Cool. All right. I like the way these look. $15 million more group until group of 20. Nice. Cool. Okay, cool. All the enemies are good to go. All right. Zones. Slime. So you can do the inverted versions. You add a global leaderboard. There is one. Leaderboards are in the first area. I thought about adding a new leaderboard too in this update, which would be the total number of like index. So like the sum of all of yours. Okay, I'm probably gonna end stream here, I think. Should add an index for things like shiny big. I don't know, it gets complicated at that point. Many. Yeah, probably gonna end things here. Update tomorrow in about 24 hours from now. And then admin abuse. You can get the exact time, but it's on Saturday. You can get the exact time by clicking the bell or looking at the game page. But I am gonna end it here, so thanks for watching and goodbye, and I hope everyone loves the update. Goodbye.